You are now listening to the Narrative Podcast with Halsey Allen. The Narrative Podcast is changing the narrative one episode at a time. You are now listening to the Narrative Podcast with Halsey Allen. The Narrative Podcast is changing the narrative one episode at a time.
Hello. Greetings, everyone. You're now tuned into the Narrative Podcast. I'm your host, Halsey Allen. Welcome all my narrators. Welcome everybody new to the podcast. Hope you're having a great weekend and hope you had a great week. So I got a full show for you today. I went live on Thursday, I believe. And so now I'm back with my normal format. And if you're new to the podcast, I'll just explain briefly what it is I do on this platform and how I do it. So it's called the Narrative Podcast, and it's called the Narrative Podcast for a reason. Because I changed the narrative one episode at a time by destroying negative black stereotypes and providing positive frames of reference about black people and black culture. And I started doing this podcast around June. The reason I feel the need to do that because I feel black people and black culture are portrayed in a negative light by the media. They often propagate fallacies and just untruths about ourselves and our culture, and it's done so intentionally to generate money because there's millions of dollars to be made with clogging up the airwaves with negative content, drama, ratchetness that always equals big dollars, and also to maintain the balance of power. So to keep their living situation safe, they want to project a negative image about black people and black culture and portray us as savages, undereducated, living destitute, poor, and et cetera, the usual suspects. And so basically what I wanted to do on my platform is just, highlight and showcase all our successes and everything we bring to the table and what makes us us, and why we are the driving force in society, the glue of society. So not saying we're superior to anyone, just saying, we originated a whole lot of things that we didn't get credit for historically. We definitely built this country we live in. So for all those immigrants to like to say, my ancestor and my people came from the old country, there wouldn't be a country for them to come to had it not been for my people. We was forced to fight in not one but two pivotal wars that ultimately shaped America into what we know today as the America we know today. So, you're welcome. But your struggle ain't like our struggle. Nobody's is. Nobody will ever out struggle Trump us. And that's not just in America, this is worldwide. Anywhere we're at, we're portrayed in a negative light and perceived as bottom of the barrel. But I digress. I want to, break that down, what it is I'm doing here. So my normal format is I start off by promoting black-owned businesses. The black-owned businesses that I usually promote are from people that don't really have an extensive background. They just figured it out. Usually, it's not the case today. The black-owned businesses I'll be promoting today, they do have an extensive background, but also I like to have them, do some type of outreach for the community, giving back, hiring their own. So I want to highlight and showcase that, and supporting their own in some capacity. Then next, I highlight a prominent figure who is affluent in the movement, who lends their voice or does some type of activism, and it's usually a entertainer, actor, actress, somebody in the recording industry, an athlete, or a very popular public figure. And not that that's a requirement, because we all do great things, but it's usually people I feel that don't get enough shine, that does a lot in the community. And after I spotlight the prominent figure, I give you a health and wellness tip, then speaking point of the day if I have one, and then also close out with final thoughts, pearls of wisdom, famous sayings, or just, something to put on your mind. And then, but before I usually get into it, I also extend the olive branch to black-owned business owners for free promotion on this platform, and I promote a contest. So I'll do that first before I jump right into my content. Oh yeah, and lately I've been doing Black History Facts, and the Black History Fact I'm going to be doing today will make a perfect segue for my black-owned businesses. All right. So first order of business, I just want to extend the olive branch to any black-owned business owners. If you are or know of any black-owned businesses that need or would like some free promotion, hit me up at passionwebmail@poeticpassion.host and put promotion in the subject bar. In the body of the email, tell me a little bit about yourself, product, or service, and I will gladly promote it on my platform for free. You don't have to give me any sample of the product. You don't have to give me any money. Just reach one, teach one. And, if it's free publicity, you can't beat free. So I do have a reach. My reach is growing. So, I'm really becoming a thing. And then not for nothing, I'm going to just take a little time. I noticed now most black media, now all of a sudden, since I've been doing spotlights on prominent figure, now everybody got spotlights. And I like to take the time to, say I believe I originated that trend. I'm going to talk my shit. I originated that because wasn't nobody spotlighting nobody. before I started spotlighting people. Nobody was like talking about give this person their flowers. Like we can argue about it. We can argue about it if you really want to argue about it. But I don't care who does it as long as it gets done. But I don't want it to be like misconstrued who started it. I started it. Make some noise for me on a narrative podcast, god damn it. Okay, so next order of business is a contest that I'm currently hosting, a Chew on This contest, or not, yeah, it's called the Chew on This contest. And the reason why I call it the Chew on This contest because I am rewarding the participants a bulk supply of their favorite snack just for participating. And my topic is share your shopping while black experience. Because it's a shame, but we all have one. It's all happened to us somewhere at some juncture of time. We've all had a shopping while black experience. And for those that do not know what a shopping while black experience is, then obviously you must not be black. That's number one. Or number two, you got a different kind of money. Or just like order in and don't go anywhere. But basically that's when you get treated like they don't want you in their establishment. They either will not service you, do something to run you off, or they'll follow you all around the establishment, treating you like you're going to steal something. Or, try to have you ejected, threaten to call the police on you, all that. So I would like for you to share an experience. If you check any one of those boxes, I want to hear it. Try to keep your entry to like no longer than 4 to 5 paragraphs. I don't want a novel. I just want your experience. So to enter, put same email address at poeticpassion.host or passionwebmail at poeticpassion.host. I'm gonna really work on shortening that. In the subject bar, put Chew on This and then / shopping while black. In the body of the email, share your shopping while black experience and also your mailing address, and so I know where to send the snack, and then the specifics of your favorite snack, like what type, flavor, brand. So like if it's potato chips, do you like wavy or regular, barbecue, ranch, whatever. And I'll give you a bulk supply of it. And I intend to supply you a bulk supply of your favorite snack from a black-owned vendor. I go online, look who provides such services, and then it's like, you're supporting 2 black businesses. It's like you'll be supporting me